I know it's been a while since I did my last vlog, so I thought I would give you some updates. The applications for the DCP went live on January 26th, so of course that was the day I applied. Around 6:45 a.m. I finished applying and I got my email for my web-based interview. Around 9:30, which was about 2 hours after I got my thanks for interviewing email. When I was doing my web-based interview, I felt really confident until all of a sudden there was a glitch and it said an error has occurred, and it made me contact the people who own, I guess, the web-based interview. It wasn't Disney, it was someone else. And I called freaking out, and the lady was like, oh, it's okay, like just hit refresh, and everything was fine. And I was so glad. I passed my web-based interview, and about 10:08 I got an interview to schedule my phone interview. So I scheduled it for Friday, January 30th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. I don't have school on Fridays, so it was perfect, and you know, I'm an early riser anyway, so I got up and I was just sitting by my questions, like the questions that I kind of prepared, and I was just waiting. I was like, come on, just call me. Like at 8:30, I was kind of nervous. I was sitting in there going like, oh my gosh, is this really happening again? Can I do this again? Like, can I go through this waiting process as a restricted rehire yet again? And then like 10 minutes later at 8:40, I was like, yeah, no, I totally got this. Like there's no doubt in my mind. And then, so my interview was scheduled for 9 o'clock, but at 8:53, I got a phone call from a restricted number, so that's Disney. And her name was Wendy. She was super nice. She seemed very confident in me too, since I did work at Cosmic Rays. She said, I think since you've worked at Cosmics, you can basically work anywhere on property, just because Cosmics is the busiest restaurant that they have. So that sounded promising. You know, she told me, like, the recruiters told a bunch of other people that they'd be making most of their hiring decisions by March 20th, or like mid-March. And I said, okay. Not really sure if I can wait that long because I'm not the most patient person, but you know, there's that. And then I got my thank you for interviewing email around midnight that night. Well, I got it around 9:30 p.m. since I'm in Pacific time, but they sent it out around midnight Eastern time. And then the next night, which was Friday or Saturday the 1st, I got my pending email. And I know pending isn't as bad as it seems to everybody else, but as a restricted rehire, it like makes my heart go thump, thump. Like, it's terrifying. And I know why I got pended. Restricted rehires have a different process than new hires or yes rehires. We have to go to the rehire committee, and based on what kind of recommendation our interviewer gives us, that's how the rehire committee will look at our application, and then from there the rehire committee ultimately has the decision on whether we can have our rehire status lifted and be extended an offer. So now I basically get to play the waiting game, and they have until April 20th to tell me yes or no. But I'm really hoping it's a yes. I feel really confident in my interview, but I mean, then again, there's people who feel confident in their interviews and then they don't get it. So I'm just trying to have some faith, trust, and pixie dust. I swear, I'm such a nerd. So yeah, the phone interview was basically the same as it was last season. They asked, you know, what roles do you feel you're qualified to perform? She did ask me how I felt about the triple occupancy, since that's the new thing they're doing, and I told her I don't mind, because I don't. Like, it would save so much money on rent and everything, and you're never there at the same time anyway, since the schedules are so different that it really wouldn't be that big of a deal. She didn't really ask me any other questions that I got stumped on. she didn't want to spend too much time on the roles I felt that I was qualified for, because quick service food and beverage is what I did before, so she felt that I was confident in those tasks, skills, I guess. And she said merchandise was kind of the same, so we didn't need to spend a lot of time on that. So, I mean, that kind of sounds promising that she feels confident in it. But yeah, I guess I just play the waiting game for now and try not to psych myself out. I'm still in progress, because technically pending is in progress, so that's a good sign, right? Yeah. I really, really hope I get to go back home and be with all my Disney friends and have a great time. If you have any other questions about the phone interview, or you want to know any tips that I used, feel free to just comment or send me a message, and I'll definitely try and help you through it. You know, I'm an alumni, and I've also gone through the phone interview process about 6 or 7 times now, so I can definitely try and help you out with any experience that I have. Other than that, good luck to everyone else who applied. I hope we all get in. Bye.